Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and it's week 6, the final week of Star Blanket Saturday, and it's the 27th of June 2026. Hope you've all had a lovely week in the UK here. Oh, it's been hot. It's been so hot. I finished my Star Blanket on I think it was Monday and Tuesday, so the weather wasn't too hot at the time. But it's been. I know if you've been trying to work on your big blanket in this hot weather, we've had temperatures. I think yesterday was the hottest at 38 degrees C. That's the hottest on record in some parts of the UK. So, I hope you're managing to keep cool. And as we don't have air conditioning, dear me, it's been hot. But at least, here, like I said, here in the UK, it won't last. It'll probably be raining again before long. So, to make the most of it, really, in one way, but just staying indoors and keeping cool and drinking plenty of water. Right, let's crack on, shall we? If you haven't managed to send your picture in, that's okay. You can finish your blanket and send photos of the finished blanket, but I can show them on my normal episodes on a Monday. So still like to see your finished blankets if you haven't managed to finish it yet. I'll be doing the draw on Monday. It'll be a separate little video just to draw who will be the winner of the Etsy voucher. Right, let's crack on, shall we? So the first picture that I had sent in, let me have a look. Why is that not coming up? Just one second. Here we go. The first picture was from the lovely Mary. Hi, Mary. Mary has used James C. Brett yarn Twinkle, and this is her blanket. Can you see that okay? That's her finished blanket. She finished the border in a lemon and the popcorn stitch, and that'll be an absolutely beautiful little baby blanket. This is a close-up of the border. Isn't that beautiful? I bet that took a bit of getting round there, doing all those popcorns, but it absolutely finishes it off beautifully. So thank you, Mary, for that. Mary's not going into the draw, so she's giving others a chance. So thank you for that. The next picture we've got is from the lovely Nancy. Hi, Nancy. And Nancy's finished star, look at that, gorgeous. It measures 50 inches from point to point, and she's used Karen Simply Soft in autumn red, gold and white, and she's used the fibre spider tutorial. Hang on, we are going Nancy, there we are, there's your name, going into the pot. Phew. So thank you, Nancy, thank you for joining along. The next picture we've got, a couple of pictures, where are we? From the lovely Geraldine. Hi, Geraldine. Now Geraldine has got her own channel here on YouTube, G Crochet Off the Hook, and I'll link that as always, so you can go and see what Geraldine's been up to. But this is a little, she's finished her blanket, she's used the Himalayan Medical Baby, and she finished the blanket and she's done a little lovey to go with it. Isn't that lovely, with the little stars on each point? Absolutely gorgeous. I love how that the little stars. And so let me show you these lovely photos. So This is the lovey with the little stars on each point, and she's also done a little plushie to go with it that's detachable. Lovely little starfish. So isn't that a gorgeous little present to go with the blanket? Thank you, Geraldine, for sending those. And again, Geraldine isn't going into the pot, so thank you for that. Gorgeous, I love that. The next pictures we've got are from the lovely Dot. Hi Dot, hope you're okay. Hope you're feeling okay today. Oh, I know this heat it's a bit of a killer, isn't it? But Dot, she did her blanket, and then she's done a little lovey to go with it. And this is the yarn that she's used. It's Sirdar Snuggly Kisses in DK. I don't think I don't know whether you can't get this colourway or whether it's discontinued, but she'd used that on her little lovey, and there wasn't quite enough to do the little bunny head, but she managed to find some to match up. Oop! Oh, what's happened? What happened there? So that's Dot's little lovey to go with her blanket. Lovely little bunny. Isn't that cute? So thank you, Dot, for taking part and joining along. And Dot, there you are, going into the goldfish bowl. Whew! Oh, swept in. So thank you, Dot. The next pictures we've got are from the lovely Laurie. Hi, Laurie. And Laurie has done the gorgeous blanket in batik swirl. I think it's Stylecraft, and it now measures 70 inches from point to point, and her youngest granddaughter has seen it and she's claimed it. I don't blame her. That'll be gorgeous. Not this weather, obviously, but in the cold months, that'll be gorgeous to snuggle up in. And how lovely that your granddaughter saw it and wanted it, you know, because not all, you know, grandchildren or whatever, they don't all like your crocheting, do they? So that's really special that she wanted that. Laurie, that's your name there. Whew, that's going into there. So the next one we've got, where are we? Is from the lovely Jane. Hi, Jane. This is Jane's. Look at the size, gorgeous size. That is, can you see that okay? Beautiful star blanket. And Jane's used the Fairyland yarn, and it's an Alison Russell pattern. Gorgeous. Lovely yarn that is. Really, really nice. Alison Russell's got lots of lovely patterns on her channel as well. So that's Jane. So thank you, Jane, going in the drawer. And where are we? Jane. Hang on now. The next, well, Marta is the next email that I had. So hi Marta, hope you're okay. And she's done a single crochet in red and a double crochet in dark blue, and her blanket measures 70 inches across. P2P. I don't know what that is. P2P. I wrote P2P. What does that mean? Oh, point to point. I wrote my notes here and I thought P2P. I thought P to P. What does that mean? It measures 70 across from point to point. And if you remember, Marta has the lovely cat called Jack, and he approves. He loves it. But unfortunately, I can't show you a picture because I do this all the time. Marta sent her email, but she didn't attach the photo, so I haven't got a photo to show you. But I know she'll send it. I've sent her an email saying that we didn't get it, but I put her name in anyway because that's only fair. She just forgot to attach. So Marta, there is you, but I will show it at some later date when it's finished. So thank you, Marta. The next picture we've got is from the lovely Tamara. Hi, Tamara. And oops. So that's that one. And Tamara has used the massive crochet blanket, and she started this a while ago. This is a beautiful blanket. She started it a while ago, but with this crochet along, it gave her the chance to finish it off. Encouraged her to finish it. So that's lovely, isn't it, that she had it a while. And then seeing this cowl, it was an ideal opportunity to get it finished. Beautiful colours. So thank you very much, Tamara. There's your name there. Whew. Into the goldfish bowl. Hang on. Now the next picture we've got is from our lovely Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan. Now Jonathan has used the Hooked by Robin ridged ripple star blanket, and he's finished it with a single crochet round and a picot edge. Let me just show you the blanket first. There's the finished blanket. Isn't that just spectacular? And it's a really big size, covers at least double bed. So that's that picture. And there's a picture. He did a little picot on each point, little picot edging, and then he's attached his handmade by Jonathan little label. So neat, very neat and lovely, new lovely colours. So Jonathan, there's your name going into the pot. Thank you, joining along. The next picture, let's have a look. I've got 3 pictures here. The next is by the lovely Marlies. Hi, Marlies. Marlies has also got her own channel on YouTube, which I'll link, called Bit Knits, and she does some lovely crochet. So let's go along and see Marlies. Her blanket now measures 60 inches, and let me show you the blanket first. So that's the gorgeous blanket, lovely colours. 60 inches from point to point. Whoops, wrong way. It's a close-up view. The colours go lovely together, don't they? And then this is the border, and I just think this border's lovely. What she's done is she's done 5 half double crochet in each space. Yes, in each space she's done 5 half double crochet, and then she's slip stitched into the middle of the next cluster, and she's done 7 half double crochet in the corners. Doesn't that just finish it off lovely? Didn't think to do anything like that, but it really does finish it off lovely. Thank you, Marlies. There's your name there. Oh, it's like an oven in here. So I've got my windows open, but you wouldn't. Oh, you can't tell. So that's that one, Marlies. The next picture we've got is the lovely Margaret. Hi, Margaret. Hope all's okay in your household. She's going to do, where are we? She's going to do a few more rounds There we are. She sent a picture in. She's going to do just a couple more rounds and probably just finish the blue off there. But that's her final picture. She will send a picture when it's finally done, but I think gorgeous colours, all just yarn from her own stash, but lovely. The colours go lovely together, don't they? But she's going to give it a little bit of a break now and wait till the cooler weather to do those extra few rounds. Don't blame you. Oh, it's too hot. Margaret, there's your name going into the pot. So, like I said, all these lovely blankets that have got a couple more rounds, I'll show them at a later date, so we all get to see the finished items. Lovely. The next pic, can't talk. The next picture we've got is from the lovely Alex. Hi Alex, hope you're okay. I know you were moving home last week, so I wasn't sure if you'd get your blanket finished, but there we are. That's Alex's lovely blanket. When I look at that, I just automatically think of a giant starfish. Whether it's the blues and I just think of a lovely big starfish. But that's really lovely. The colourway is Echo Caves, I think it was. Beautiful. And that's Alex. So thank you, Alex. Name in the pot. Oh, getting through them quite quick. And the next picture we've got is the lovely Brenda. Hi Brenda. And again, Brenda's got her own channel on YouTube, and that's called the Crochet Shack. So do pop along and say hello to Brenda. And Brenda was using the Caron anniversary cakes, and this colourway is prismatic. And she's used an 8mm hook, and it measures 63 inches. So that's one picture you can see there. And then this is the other picture. She's got a little bit more of the anniversary cake there. Isn't that lovely and colourful and bright? Now, she pointed out, not so much on that picture, but let me take you back to the other picture. She pointed out, this is so cute, right in the centre, look, that looks like a little bunny, doesn't it? Instead of looking at it, and doesn't that middle bit, that's just how the yarn came, but doesn't that look like a little bunny with his ears? That's so cute how that came out. So we've got Brenda from the Crochet Shack. Thank you, Brenda, very much. Name going in the pot. Who we've got next? The next picture is from the lovely Denise. So hi Denise. And this is Denise's finished blanket, and it measures 31 inches, and look at that beautiful border. I bet that took a while. Doesn't that look lovely? Did a really good job there. Persevering going on there, because it does take a while to get round, doesn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Phew. So thank you, Denise. That's your name there. Going into the goldfish bowl. Lovely. The next picture we've got is from the lovely Natalie. So hi Natalie. And Natalie's picture. That's the finished blanket. And it now measures 60 inches from point to point. And she did the picot stitch on every other granny cluster. I think I've got a close-up of the yeah, so you can see there she did a picot on every other granny stitch. That finishes it off lovely. I feel a bit boring with mine now. I just did single crochet rounds, but didn't didn't really think of doing anything nice like that. So Natalie, that's your name there. I suppose I could, you know, I suppose I could still always add to it, but I'll see. Whoops. And now we've got, let me have a look. Oh, did I take a photo? Sorry, just a moment. Where's my gallery? Oh, I did, yeah. The last picture we've got is from the lovely Heather. Hi, Heather. And that's Heather's gorgeous blanket. She's going to do a tiny little bit more, maybe one more round, but it measures 42 inches across. And she's using Super Saver Ombre. And yeah, that's gorgeous. I love the colourways in that. That's gorgeous. How it ombres out. Heather. Oh, just 1 second. That's it. I didn't write your name to go in the pot. So, Heather, there you are. There you are, going into the pot. So, all the names are in there. There's quite a few. So thank you all so much for joining along, making it extra special. Or if you've been a cheerleader, you know, just seeing all the beautiful blankets and so much inspiration and all the different patterns we've seen. It really, maybe not this weather, but I'll definitely be trying some of the other patterns rather than this was the tutorial that I used was Her Science, the 8-point star blanket, which I'll link. And it all started for watching K&K Crochet, KK and Kristen. Hi ladies. They've done lots of blankets and seen all their beautiful blankets, and I'd never done a star blanket. I thought, oh yeah, we'll have a go at that. So thanks to them that this cal came about. But yeah, it's been absolutely really special to see so many, like I said, gorgeous blankets, and we all encourage each other, don't we? And that's lovely. Let me show you my finished blanket. I folded it like that so you could see from the centre all the way down to the bottom, and I tried to do a light and a dark, a light and a dark, just using up oddballs that I'd got, light and a dark, light and a dark. Now my border, I just wanted to do a couple of rows of single crochet, but the lovely Marta, so thanks Marta for your suggestion, thought it would be a nice idea if I haven't used all the colours, but some of the colours, see these, I've just got oddments left. Oh, it's all a bit of a jumble, but see all these odd colours. I joined, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 meters together, joined them all together and made a ball that was some of each of all the colours. So that's what I did. I was using a 4.5mm hook. So you can't really see it very well, but can you see the border? It's just changes colour. So it's got some of the green, some of the red, some of the dark green. So I quite liked some of the other green. I just did 2 rows of single crochet all the way around, but I just thought it edged it quite nice with that. But oh, can't have that on my lap. It's far too hot for a blanket, but it will be nice when it's we'll soon have cold weather and it'll all be nice. But I've still got quite a bit left and some oddballs, so I thought I might make a Gustav with this spare. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And then yeah, that's what I thought I'd do with that oddball that's left. So that's it. That's the end of the crochet along. Like I said, I'll be I'll be drawing a winner from a little goldfish bowl. Quite a few in there, look. But you know, a lot of you have got, if you've done every single week, you've got 6 chances of winning the Etsy voucher. But I'm going to draw that on Monday the 29th. I'll just do my normal episode as usual, and then I'll do it a little bit after that, and just a little short video separate from my Monday episode to pick the winner, and then we'll see who's won. I'm going to get a long cold drink. I've ordered some a little ice lolly moulds, a little bit like a Calypso ice lolly. They're sort of that shape, and you fill them up. And I'm using sugar-free squash, but someone said if you use lemonade and sugar-free squash, then I'll be able to have them freely without having to count them. I think I've mentioned everything. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely weekend. If you're in a cool climate, I hope you're keeping warm. But like I said, we've got unprecedented weather. It never gets this hot ever, so it's a little bit unbearable to keep cold showers and keeping cool. So thank you so much again for joining along. It's been really, really special, and I'll just give it a few weeks, but then I'll have to think of another crochet along, because it's just it's such fun, isn't it, to see what everybody's interpretation is of that thing. It doesn't have to be the same stitch or whatever, different colours, and it's just so inspirational. I found it absolutely lovely. So I'm going to get out of this little, it feels like a little oven in here. Normally it was so cool in here, but it feels like a little oven at the moment. But I'll go and carry on with my day, get this uploaded. So like I said, have a lovely, lovely weekend. Whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, just have the best time ever. Enjoy every single moment. And I'm thinking of you all. Yeah, just sending love and happiness and hugs, sending your way. So thank you again, and I'll see you back on Monday from a normal episode and the draw. So take care, have a lovely, lovely weekend. Love you all. Bye.